Hi, today I'd like to show you how I made these awesome backgrounds which I use in some of my cards. I didn't invent these backgrounds, but I do use them a lot and people have asked me how I make them. So I thought I'd show you. All you require to make one of these backgrounds is Whisper White cardstock and ink, sponges, water, and a paintbrush. The first thing you're going to do is take your Whisper White cardstock and start sponging it up. Start off of the paper so that you don't get a really hard ridge, and go in swirly motions. Today I'm using Rich Razzleberry and Perfect Plum. When you think you've used enough of one color in one area, pick up your other sponge and use another color. You can use as many colors as you want. I tend to use 2 or 3, but I've seen it done with 5 or 6. Now you might get messy doing this, so I hope you don't mind that your hands get messy, or else you can wear rubber gloves. The secret to this technique is making sure that you get enough ink on your paper. So as you're sponging, make sure you get a really good coverage. Now these are interesting colors together. They almost look stormy to me. The colors you choose really makes a difference too in what you use your background for. Now as you can see, in the areas where my 2 colors come together, I have a 3rd color. So we're actually making colors as well. Now when you have enough coverage, or you think that you have all the coverage you want with your ink, you're going to take your paintbrush, dip it in water, and then flick it on your paper. What you'll find is where the water touches, it kind of pushes the color away. So you get a splotchy, polka dotted kind of effect. You can use as much water or as little water as you want. I think that'll do it for that one. Now if you want to speed things up, you can use a heat gun, and I'm going to do that right now in the interest of speed. I hope you can see that. The amount of water you use creates a certain effect. You can see in this one I used less, in this one I used more. So now we have 4 awesome backgrounds. Now what can we do with them, you say? Well, something which I do a lot is, number 1, I take a stamp, some sort of swirl or design, ink it up in black, and just stamp all over to create a background pattern. Don't forget to go off of the edge of your paper. You don't want it to look like your pattern stops and starts. So there's one thing you can do. Another thing you can do is just stamp an image on it. For this image, I'm just going to take, I inked up this image, I'm going to take and I'm just going to stamp it and there you have a pretty stamped image. All you do is put a border around it and you have a card. Another thing that you can do, and this is something that I don't remember where I saw it, but I did see it somewhere. Ink up one of these distress stamps till you have it inked fairly well. take your paper, put it down on the image, smooth it out. Now this one is a little bit wet, so I'm not sure what's going to happen. And peel it back. And it looks like it's worn and antiqued. There are some ideas to do with this really cool background paper. You'll find that I love strange background papers, and I'm always working to try to figure out some new ones. I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope to see you again. Thank you.